go back and purchase Safe Upgrade from the store at SchrockInnovations.com. Click on Shop and then Specials. You can purchase that software there and run it right now. Do it yourself at home. Do it yourself and save. It's $30 cheaper than if you bring it into the service center, which you certainly can also do. We have open bench spots available in all 4 locations to get your computer updated for you. 888-250-2091. Continuing on with the theme today that's kind of growing called security, which, you know, like I've always said, I could do an entire show on security and scare the bejesus out of everything. But we don't want to make it addictive. We want to have fun while we do the show, right? So we'll tell you what you need to do to protect yourself, and we'll kind of leave it at that. Well, you may have noticed recently that there's an update for your Android phone. Some of you have received these updates, some of you have not. Basically, if you purchase the flagship model of the phone, or the expensive version, you actually, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but you do get security patches with it. But with the cheaper versions of the phone, tend to remain vulnerable longer. So, for example, I have the Samsung 21 Plus, that's the biggest, everything is. And it was an expensive phone that I got a heck of a deal on a trade-in for my old phone. And long story short, I received this patch on Thursday morning. I installed it. It came through Wednesday night. I installed it overnight into Thursday morning on my phone while I was sleeping. So the patch is just now becoming available for people who have flagship models. Those of you who do not have flagship models, if you have like a Samsung A series phone, you're not going to get this patch just yet. It'll come down in probably a week or so. But this is 3 weeks ago, Google released the May 2021 Android security update. So that tells you something right there. Google released it 3 weeks ago, and it's just now filtering down to the most expensive phones. Because each provider, whether it's Samsung or LG or whoever, has to grab the update, apply it to their own custom code base for their phones, and then push that update out over the air to all of their phone subscribers so that everybody can get the phone update and make sure that they're protected. That takes a little bit of time. But 3 weeks after this was released now, Google is pointing out how important it is to get this update because the 4 vulnerabilities that were patched by the update were being actively exploited. Now, Google said everyone's a little upset about this because they're like, you know, if the telco providers, if T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T would have known that these things were being pushed out, or Samsung or LG, if they would have known that these were actively exploited security risks, they would have moved a little bit faster, made people put in some OT hours, you know, to get these patches out the door to people to keep their gear safe. But Google never told anybody that these were being actively exploited. There is one line of defense here that Google says, you know,